Live, man. There's always some messy shit going on, man, up in the streets of YouTube, man, especially in this sector. But they talking about some. Maya Brown is the fake Freddie. Whole time she done went. They say she went live last night, and the fake Freddie went live, and it was on the live the same shit as her. It's like basically playing her live. You know how if anybody know about StreamYard and shit, they allow you to stream from different servers, from different platforms. And I guess she must have had that fake Freddy page hooked up to her StreamYard, and it caught on there. You feel me? So when she logged on and went live, she went live from the fake Freddy page too. The fake Freddy page was talking is the same, responding to the same thing. But the only thing different is on the fake Freddy page, you couldn't see nothing. Like her typing and all that shit, you can't see her typing. Only thing you can see, you can't see the comments. Only thing you can hear is her talking. You know what I'm saying? But if you go up on Maya Brown page, then you see all the comments and shit like that. So that's how I guess they must have just called Maya up like that, saying that she the fake Freddy and shit. So good morning, y'all. And she's supposed to be the fake Maya Brown too. Now I don't know how true that is with her being the fake Maya Brown. I don't know about that, but I think it's some validation to her being the fake Freddy for sure. He said, "Wait, what happened?" Maya went live last night, and she went live from the fake Freddy page, from Freddy SP, from one of the Romika supporters who I guess been the fake Freddy been acting like a Holly supporter, and she been talking all this stuff about Romika and all this and that, her being a crash out, this and stuff and all that. One time she actually came up on somebody's panel and was talking, so it was leading us to believe like, oh, you know what I'm saying? When we hear Maya voice, we can't match that to Maya, right? But that's why people got friends, you know what I'm saying? The fake page called me Barber, the same thing you call me. Hey Q. Yeah, I'm talking about the fake Freddy page, Barber. The fake Freddy page is on it went Maya went live last night. And she went live from streamed from multiple platforms, and it streamed the same thing from the fake Freddy page. So we knew that was Maya Brown going live as fake Freddy. But she didn't try to do that. That was a mistake. She was just probably trying to go live as Maya Brown, but she might have hit the multiple streaming platform button where you stream from multiple YouTube accounts, or you stream from Facebook and all that. Said yes on the fake Freddy page. Call me that. Yep. Okay, so yeah, the fake Freddy page. Yeah. So yeah, the fake Freddy page is confirmed to be Maya Brown. And what's crazy is I don't even think Maya Brown is Maya Brown's real name. It's this person that popped up on my Facebook page by another name with the last name Brown, but not Maya Brown. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I believe that this is the real Maya Facebook page, because the Maya Brown Facebook page we know don't have no original photos or nothing, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I already been on the page and shit, screenshot the page, so the page can call itself blocking me and trying to keep me out of it. I already got the page already and shit like that, but right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like that shit crazy work, man. If I'm not mistaken, the fake Freddy was out here dissing Romika and shit like that. So I don't know if certain people be with the messy shit. They out here stirring shit up, and just to keep shit going for them to have something to talk about and shit like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, some of these people who be putting Meek's name up in they story, in they caption and shit like that, they only talk about Romika for like 5 minutes, and then that be it. It'd be like 5 minutes, then the rest of it be all a bunch of bullshit, And then, I guess that's what mostly people really even. Most people really like to engage into the messy shit anyway, She said I went on there and asked who you are. Well, y'all got it. Y'all know who it is now. Y'all know who it is now, and you can't deny that shit. Said that page supports Holly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you know how some people say they try to use the Romika supporters as rage bait. And I don't think people see certain things, because the Romika supporters always try to, they're gonna engage in within certain shit and shit like that. So yeah, they try to rage bait the Romika supporters and shit like that. So you probably got people out here who probably believe that Holly self defended herself, but the whole time they fake, fake Romika supporters trying to use the support system for Cash App and shit like that, super chat and shit like that. I swear, people can claim they for this, they for that, but when you listen to their commentary, just listen to how long that they be on about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if they not commentating about it for at least like 30 to 40 minutes, like come on now, you got an hour and you motherfuckers be talking about it for 10 minutes and then that be it. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes, then the rest of it be a bunch of bullshit. People supporting whatever the fuck the case may be. But that fake Freddy page definitely is Maya page though. She went live last night and she made a mistake and went live from that page. And we know that fake Freddy page was supporting Holly on the back end, and she was disrespecting the real Freddy that was up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The real Freddy, she been trying to figure out who this page is for the longest. Said, so you think it's Maya with two accounts? Yeah, I got multiple accounts on my YouTube page. So yes, it's her with multiple accounts. I damn near believe that it's her as the fake Maya Brown, but I can't confirm that one. I can't confirm the Maya Brown one, but that fake Freddy page definitely have been confirmed to be Maya. And that's the fake name. I don't even think Maya Brown is actually named Maya Brown. That's what people don't know that neither. I don't think people know that. Said, yeah, some of these people are starting to be super ridiculous. It ain't even funny. Yeah. Yeah, all of this bullshit that's going on, they claim they ain't boots on the ground. They do this and that. They talk about certain shit, but they only be talking about shit for like 2 minutes. So yeah, that's some motherfucking breaking news for y'all ass. That's some breaking news for y'all ass, motherfuckers. We don't like. I ain't like. It is what it is. At the end of the day, y'all gonna fuck with whoever y'all want to fuck with, and I feel like everybody get the rights to do that. But it's people out here trying to stir up a lot of bullshit up on the internet to try to keep something to talk about. They don't have shit to talk about. They don't even really believe that Holly is guilty. So them that talking about Romika, they can't really hold a conversation about her. It's a bunch of saying the same shit. Say, I got a question, and I'm not being funny. Okay, cool. Just let me know. What's the word? It's just been a lot going on and shit. Like people trying to, making me out to be the bad motherfucker and all that shit. Said, where's the proof Holly is guilty? The thing, ain't no proof that Holly is guilty. There's no proof for Holly to be guilty. The only thing is that we know Holly shot Romika, and she claimed that she said she shot her because of the TPO and a restraining order. But with we got to ask, why did the police arrest her? Which was the legal grounds not to kill. That's why they arrested her. Someone was saying it was you, Q. Well, they were right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. They sure was trying to say it was me. Miss Freddie. Freddie reached out to me multiple times about that account. She when I first became a Romika supporter, she had asked me. She was like, Q, now can you tell me who was up behind that page? And I'm like, no, I couldn't because it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know who had nothing to do with behind that page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew it. You hell no, like I don't really like engaging in no messy shit. You feel me? Like I would use a fake page if I can't comment from my regular page. If I try to comment from my page, then you know, said. But I knew it was a Romika supporter. Yep, yep. It definitely was it definitely is a Romika supporter that's behind that fake Freddy page. And now we already know who it is, exactly who it is. So no, and ain't no capping it because it's multiple people who noticed already. I didn't. Somebody called me this morning with it, and I confirmed that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I went in, because I do my own investigation before I believe anything from here on out. Like that shit with Los, that motherfucker tried to send me off. I ain't going for that shit. I'm posting no fake ass shit like that. Nothing. No. Fuck. Said no. I'm saying Holly is guilty. Romika down over to here. I was asking for about Maya. Right. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, people got to put they little caps on it, and they gotta see what's to Maya. You feel me? Cause she tried to kill me. I honestly felt like when she told them people to unfollow me or unsubscribe to my channel, I felt like she was kind of getting jealous of my channel growing, and it went surpassed way past her, and my shit just going past. Her shit was stuck at a standstill. She needed some bullshit to talk about. She wasn't getting no they start watching you get the Cash App, and people watch the Cash App. We watch this shit float around. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be mad when the shit not. People be mad when the Cash Apps and shit stop coming towards their way and all that shit. So they try to find a way to try to end you. You know what I'm saying? And that was their whole little thing. They kicked up a whole bunch of bullshit. But that's why I'm glad, like, with that Maya shit, with my baby mama shit, like, Maya tried to promote that shit up on her page just for some content. T on them got it all on their page for the content and shit like that. I'm talking about the Romika supporters. We know Holly supporters did it with the woo. But that's why I got my baby mama on the phone. She finally showed up to my crib, y'all, when me and Philly was doing the verses on my panel. She showed up 3:00 in the morning. So I was like, I had some technical difficulties, y'all, and I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? The whole time my baby mama had showed up to my crib. You know what I'm saying? So when I got offline, I told Philly, I'm like, Philly, my baby mom just showed up to my crib. And then I ain't gonna lie, I recorded her. I pulled out my phone and I started recording her because, like, you showed up to my crib at 3:00 in the morning and you all up on these panels telling all these people all this stuff about me. Just straight line. And then when you come here, I'm like, what's up? You talking about, oh, I'm here for the kids. I'm here for the kids. But you ain't got no kids with you. It's 3:00 in the morning. Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So that shit was just weird to me how everybody just took straight up, just took that and ran with it, and then tried to get up on the panels and all that shit, make some story about it and all that shit. And then, a few days passed when we did the little verses, and me and Philly was on my panel and we was talking. Then my baby mama just popped up at my crib, so that just let y'all know how tender she was about seeing the shit that I was telling y'all, that, like, don't post that shit on the panel. You know what I'm saying? That shit Tiana I'm making on the panel, which it was that married shit. It looked like we was married. She didn't say that we was getting married, but you know what I'm saying? That's what people took that as. And then certain people was talking about the Poconos and all that shit. And then Maya got on her panel talking about they having triplets and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit even more. So that, my baby mama told me, she said that hurt her feelings. That hurt her feelings doing all that shit on the internet. Yeah. And she wasn't finna let Philly think that she was, like, she helped me get to a certain type of point and all that shit. Like, I don't know what it is with that, but she basically, like, shit, I was with that for 7 years. I built that up, bitch. You ain't finna come in and reap no benefits off that. That's how she was thinking. She said, be right back, going to BFE house. Right, Tay. I just say it's so weird how a person could tell grown people to unfollow someone. People would be crazy to listen. Yeah, that shit was crazy as hell. They did all that shit, and then they didn't even realize really my baby mama was on some. She see certain girls trying to flirt and shit like that. She don't like that. Even though we haven't been together in this long time, she still think it's a chance of us getting back together. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was trying to tell people like don't be doing all that shit up on the internet, you know. But whole time they ass wanted content that bad, you know what I'm saying? They get on that talk about me for 10 minutes and then that be it. And then that be it. Then they get up in the chats and then they start all this bullshit up. Then you see how she tried to come out with, like, I'm talking about Maya right now too, cause she tried to come out with that. What she say? She said, what she say? She say, oh, I'm a transsexual. That shit didn't gravitate like that. I didn't really believe that when she said that, because that didn't it just didn't sit right with me, especially when she was like, oh, I got kids at first and all this shit. Then you just popped out you a transsexual and all that. That shit ain't gonna add up. I believe you got kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see nobody, no, you know what I'm saying, and as a transsexual way to get to let them get, like, you know what I'm saying, custody of the kid and shit like that. I believe that they could be a parent and shit like that. Yes, but I'm saying as far as like them letting them full time with the children, I didn't believe that was her. So I understood it when you said that you knew your child's mother. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think my comment deleted or something. It said retracted. Adonis came on Maya's live last night. Yeah. Adonis was she was on that about that stuff about her child being disrespected and stuff like that, which is very much understandable and shit like that. Like, it's a lot of supporters and shit. I mean, it's a lot of people, content creators and shit that was talking about my kids and shit like that. I be seeing these people act like they so mature and shit like that. At a point, they was talking about my children. I'm just like, some people just get up on this internet and they be faking it. Like, they fake it too much. Like, it's okay to apologize for some shit, and that's understandable. But just to keep faking it, keep faking it, keep faking it, like what? Me and have kids too. Yeah. This whole situation just getting crazy though. Yeah. Is it true you're a ICE agent? No, I'm not no ICE agent. What you mean an ICE agent? So Maya behind the fake pages. Yep. Maya's behind the fake page. I believe she behind that fake Maya Brown page too. I can't confirm that one, but honestly, ain't nobody making no fake pages of Maya. There's no reason to make fake pages of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand, when people don't have it is, and when there's no reason to do certain things, people try to create reasons to stay talked about. You know what I'm saying? To stay popping and shit like that. You know, which is, some people just don't know. Some people just don't have to do that. Some people just, like, I felt like she had the gift already to just be talking. You know what I'm saying? The people just gonna tune into what she got to say regardless. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't know how to grasp hold of the situation for real, for real. They just don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? And this shit drying up as far as talking about the Meeks case and all. So if motherfuckers ain't got nothing else to talk about, of course it's just gonna be a bunch of bullshit. So once let's just kill all the noise. Like, once all the bullshit stop, ain't no more Meeks case to talk about. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Cause, like, let's just say tomorrow, let's say this April 1st court date come up. When this April 1st court date come up, what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They gonna report on this shit for about 7 days straight, same shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be back to what? Some new messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to create a narrative to be made, to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But everyone grown. But these content creators are messy as fuck and keeping up too much bullshit, very immature. Yeah, and they call themselves content creators. You know what I'm saying? That's not content at that point. Like, so what you saying, Q? You think Maya is the fake page? Maya is that fake Freddy. Maya is the fake Freddy. She went live last night, and she went live from the fake Freddy page too. See, what people don't know is, from StreamYard, you can stream from multiple platforms at one time, but you have to unselect them before going live. So what I think Maya didn't do, she didn't unselect the fake Freddy page before she went live, and she ended up going live on the fake Freddy page and on her original page at the same exact time. Now it is a way where fake Freddy would have been able to go live and then play Maya live over her live, but the thing is, she wasn't able to do that because it wasn't shaped up like that. Like you can tell the way that the shape or the way that it's placed. No, she's not Q. Why is it like? Come on, man, with all that extra delusional shit that people be on. Like, come on, now. When somebody telling y'all something, y'all need to start taking heed in it and stop just trying to act like somebody just trying to kick up some bullshit. Like, I don't be on that shit. I don't be on that shit. Well, on that fake account, I saw what they were saying about Adonis' son. Right. Allegedly, Q, because you don't want your name in no mess. Man, look, I got the proof. I got the proof, and I don't speak on shit without the proof. Somebody sent me all of the proof. All of the proof. Why you didn't screenshot it? I got the screen. I mean, I got the screenshots. I got the link and everything. Well, from when I went to that shit and everything, y'all. I got all of it. I got point A to point B. There's gonna be some more people talking about it today too. I don't want to say no names. It's gonna be a big face. One of our biggest pioneers in the Romika supporters case will be mentioning this to somebody that we know. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, so if y'all don't want to believe from lying ass Q, then y'all can hear from one of the biggest Romika content creators there is from the start. From the start. Why would she do that? To keep talking about different stuff, to have more content to talk about. Because obviously Romika is not, you know what I'm saying, you can't keep, it's only so much you can keep saying after the court date. So now the next thing is to create bullshit. I don't know why people be trying to act like somebody just be trying to blame shit on people. Why would they do that? I mean, I guess some people just gotta understand why would some people would do that. You know, some people would think people would do those things and they do, you know? Like people need shit to talk about. Y'all forgot Maya did try to say she was a transsexual like 2 weeks ago. That shit ain't stick. That still ain't stick. Now it's just all this extra shit just popping up. And then the way you see how all them other people, like the regular supporters, the people that would talk on regular people panel, now that they made them a YouTube account, and y'all see the direct shit that they jumped straight into when they started their YouTube account. They didn't start their YouTube account to advocate none of that, or to actually report on stuff or bring you good content. They started their shit to be a voice for themselves, to talk more shit. Just notice when people only talk about Romika for 10 minutes, they got Romika in their title, but they only talk about Romika for 10 minutes. Said this is true. It's getting messy. She is one of the main ones keeping up the drama, throwing rocks and hiding. Yeah, that's why I don't get why people even trying, like Miss Barbara. She just asked me that. I mean, not Barbara Weaver, but well, let me make sure I said that right now. Cause that wasn't on Miss Barbara. That was LaShonda Bill. She just asked me that as if, you know what I'm saying, like she can't see that every time Maya panel is going, it's definitely messy shit up there, you know? Like the last little few panels that's not about Meek's name, even the ones that's about Romika, they eventually go into some messy shit. She don't never end off on a note of just talking about Romika through. She, like my panels, when I talk about Meek's them, I go on my panels and I be talking for 2 and 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 and 3 hours or an hour. Now I've been cutting them down to an hour. But the other ones been like 2 and 3 hours. I was talking about Meeks. Like nobody else panels was that long to talk about Meeks. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 3 hours long to just strictly talk about her and nothing else. A lot of people just be being messy all day long, you know? Said this is true. I don't be understanding that either. How do you have it as a thumbnail in the title, and then it gets crazy and it gets crazy and messy. That's why her aunt said, "Let's stop doing that." Yeah, yeah. Stop putting Meek's name up in the title and then just start talking all that messy shit. You know, because that's all motherfuckers basically good at doing is kicking up bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because all this shit, like a lot of people not presenting shit and shit like that. Like I'm a free voice to talk about this shit because I actually know these people. Now, you know, some people they don't know, so it's just like you know, some people just don't see for what it is. Like it is what it is, though. At the end of the day, like it is what it is at the end of the day, because you know, some people that's just how it go. Like you know, content got to be made into something. Somebody got to create something for something to be talked about. You know. I don't be liking that shit though. All that throwing the rocks and hiding your hand and shit. Just keeping shit up. Like, cause that shit that happened with me was just so bogus and shit like that. All them people unfollow me and shit like that for no reason. Like over some shit that somebody paid. They paid my baby mama. Paid my baby. I literally got her admitting to this. They paid my baby mama to get up on those panels and talk shit about me. Strictly get up there and lie and say talk all that shit about me. That shit was crazy as hell. But that's why I'm glad that I called my baby mama and had us on three-way with me and Maya, and she admitted all that shit in front of Maya. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that I know my baby mama like I know her. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody else tell me shit like that. But you know, certain people just gonna always when a woman come out and say some certain things about a man, you know, they gonna all put their little 2 cents in it to compare their situation to their situation. Just you know, yeah. I was dead bogus, y'all. I was dead bogus. I'm really a good dude, and I don't be on that bullshit. But a lot of people take my good dudeness for granted, you know, until they notice that when they start searching and shit, that they not gonna get this same type of love, this same type of stuff that I'm gonna bring to them. You know, it ain't about no money with me because I can make you feel a way that money can't make you feel. You know what I'm saying? I do the corny things that dudes don't do, that they think dudes don't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I do the shit like I don't know. It's just that I don't know. When I feel like I'm in a relationship or into somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just really be trying to show them that shit, you know? Let me read some of these comments that I said. There is not much to talk about regarding Romika until the next court date. Content creators have the right to discuss other topics like what are saying. Yes, they have the right to discuss other topics. That like come on now, who said they didn't? But to only discuss messy topics and then creating the mess. You're not you're not discussing natural topics that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all type of celebrity shit that's going on. Shit that's going on up in the world. But people are creating a panel to talk about shit that's going on within the group. So it's like they dividing and conquering the group for content. You know what I'm saying? They out here like Adonis. Like I feel like Adonis was dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? Adonis didn't do shit but stand up for herself. Adonis didn't do nothing but stand up for herself. And that was wrong to be up on here talking about some kids and shit just to create content and all that bullshit. And she called it out and she know who it is. She not lying. KP at Keys is really the only content creator thumbnails the whole time about Romika. Yup. Well, I'm gonna tell you the ones that was. Cause this has been a couple people that haven't been reporting on Romika like that no more. Like open book, I haven't noticed her said really too much about the Meeks case. Um, Royal D, she been back towards the Tyrone shit too. And rightfully so, because those are respectable women. And the shit that's going on right now, they don't want no part of that shit. And they not those type of people, so I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so open book, hers was always about Romika. Royal D's was always about Romika. KP's always about Romika. Upper's always about Romika. Hell, shit. At a time, even Trina shit was strictly about Romika. When she reported about Romika, that's what she talking about. She ain't talking about no bullshit. So I can't get that up to Trina though. I mean, we all know Trina be talking hella shit. But when she talking about Meeks, it's about Meeks. I agree, because I seen people on the Holly side discuss certain things pertaining to the case, but then they turn around and switch topics, but it's not messy and it's not drama. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I done seen some Holly content creators talk about a whole bunch of different other topics. You know what I'm saying? And which is real T. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, real T been providing good content about other shit, not just Holly side and shit like that. And not just messy shit too, but at least her messy shit coming with some type of receipt. You know what I'm saying? Like, other motherfucking messy shit just be a bunch of shit talking. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Have a blessed weekend. Justice for Romeo for sure. Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like a lot of people just gotta get their focus on straight and get it back on focus. I think, a lot of this shit just tainted. So this ain't nothing to be talking about to say like, oh, stop fucking with Maya or stop fucking with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we do need to do as Team Romika, we need to all throw that bullshit behind us and forgive one another. You know what I'm saying? To show us that we are bigger people and show that we are bigger than, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like Meeks. Meeks was trying to show that she was over the bullshit and trying to be the bigger co-parent, pulling up, having a cordial conversation with Los about why he couldn't be a father that day. Why did he want to be outside all night knowing that Lil Los had to be at school and then knowing that she had to be at work that day? Like, you sitting around playing house with Holly and you could literally be dropping your kid off at school too. Like, you still got another kid here while you playing house with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's other ways to go around shit too. Like, being mature about shit. You know? And that's why, like, when I get my check and shit like that, I want to take my baby mama and my kids out just to have some type of cordial conversation with her and show her my appreciation just for having my children and shit like that. Like, she been doing this by herself for these past few months. I can't lie about the shit, but it's not like I can't be there for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like she wanna take our little problems out and, you know what I'm saying, step away. And then when she feel like it's been enough time, she wanna come back around with the kids and shit like that. That's the right way. I respect that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, she came to my crib the day of the verses and shit. And I was trying to tell her, like, she called me for like 2 days straight, but she ain't called me yet since then. Like, I guess she been in her feelings and all that shit. That girl Jazz said all 4 of her trucks were in an accident. Trucks have $1 million insurance policy of them. I learned that in the Angie Stone case. Mm-hmm. What girl Jazz? Barbara, what you talking about? I'm just chilling back, y'all, because I got some big shit planned this weekend, man. I got some big shit planned this weekend. I'm about to do me a little tour of different cities, vlogging and shit, man. This shit about to be crazy. I just need me a dedicated camera motherfucker who could shoot my vlogs for me, and I could pay for them to go around the city. Like, I pay for their flight, their food, the hotel stay, everything. Pay for them to do the vlog and shit. I got this shit right. So that one in Houston, the one on that live with Carla. Oh, okay. Said, oh yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I'm finna get into some little big content creator parties and shit. I've been invited to a lot of shit, y'all. And I just haven't been taking, you know what I'm saying, full-fledged with that shit, but definitely about to be the start of it this weekend. Start of Vibes with Q, man. It's about to be a birth. That Romika would never have seen Holly if Los had taken Amir his lunch on September 8th. This is why I say he set this up. Yep. Nah, but I think that she was asking him to take him to school, and he didn't want to take him to school, cause all he had to do was get him right. He could have got him, and Romika would have went on about her business, right? She go on about her business. Folks he put Holly Holly get in his car like she did, like he claimed she did from the start. Got in his car. They drove around. He could have went and dropped Lil Los off, and then dropped Holly off to her car, and they would have been gone. No Meeks at all. No Meeks at all. Cause it would have been hours. It would have been hours of the time that she would have been at work already. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would have been gone. That shit crazy. Say, hey Q, tell it like it is. King speak for sure. She took it. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit, it would have been she had to be at work there early. He just would have dropped Lil Los off at school. He just had to be a father. He just didn't want to be a father that like, for real. And that shit wasn't cool. It's like he wanted her to get into an argument with Holly, because you know that they planned that she was gonna shoot her whenever they get into an altercation anyway. Based off all the shit that let's just say, I'm speaking hypothetically off of what they were saying. If they were saying that she you know what I'm saying, got a restraining order and saying that Romika was threatening them and saying doing all this and that. That means she already planned to shoot Romika from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That was a planned thing. It just when it first happened, she knew that she fucked up by engaging in the conversation with Romika. Because like I told people from the beginning, when Romika see Los dealing with hoes in her face, shit like that, or that, but that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the, like, let's say if she did notice Holly, because she didn't, but let's say if she did notice Holly at the beginning, then it wouldn't have been her just jumping out straight talking to Holly like that. She would have got out that car and walked up to Los, and she would have made the conversation revolving around Lil Los, right? Got out the car, and yeah, your ass could have took him to school. You right here tweaking and doing all this and that. Your ass could have took him to school, right? Cordial conversation. Baby mom, baby daddy conversation. Boom. Holly jump in it. Have our little smart remarks like, girl, go on with the shit like that, you know. Then that's when she turned her attention to her. So that's why Holly fucked up at. Holly engaging in shit, thinking she tough because she got a pistol and all that shit. And then when Romika dusts her up, she ain't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Los break it up. Romika getting in her car, she ready to go. Holly steady bumping up off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like she just this big and bad. Like she just, she standing her ground. What ground you standing? You just want to fight. At this point, like you talking like you want to fight. That's what she did. She did not address Holly. Yep. That's exactly what she did then. Because, you know, that's how Romika is. And I always told y'all that. So my thing is, if she was so nervous, she wouldn't even been in that area knowing that boy's school is right there. Yeah. Because she could have, you see how when that one video when Romika was talking, to Los in the back alley and she was like, Holly do threesomes. Holly do threesome. That right then and there, Holly could have parked her car right there. Holly could have parked her car in the back and avoided the whole total situation. Left out the car, left out of Lowe's house and got right in the car. She decided to park up on the side of that school. Just so she could run into her. So it could be some more bullshit. She's sitting right there. She see Lowe's. She get out. Treating his ass. He right here. She noticed he right here with Holly the whole entire time. He right here playing house with this bitch and he could have been taking his son to school and still be doing whatever the fuck he doing, but he lacking as a father. You know what I'm saying? Doing the shit that I pray that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be there, be able to take my kids to school and all that shit. Like the state has all the evidence. We will see when this trial starts. Holly got more mouth than she got ass. DCFS is involved because of the baby being in her car unattended. And she put that jam weapon in the car with him. Yeah, that's definitely why DCFS is involved for sure. Yeah, that weapon, they think that shit was just okay to do. She could have put that gun outside the car and all type of shit, but she endangered her own child, not Romika. Holly is where she's supposed to be. I just hate she has to destroy innocent people being selfish. Justice for me. Yeah. Yeah, Holly fucked up a lot of people that day. And then she divided a lot of shit. She damn near divided the world in a way when she did that shit. If Holly would have been scared of Romika, why she stayed arguing with Romika when Carlos was holding Romika, she had time to leave. Instead, she took the law in her own hands. Yep. She could have just got in the car, called the law, and let them know what was going on. Because that's what I would have did. If I wouldn't want to been in no fight with nobody, somebody came up and did all this shit, I would have called the police instantly. You know what I'm saying? As a woman with my child. There's no ends if buts about it. She did not attempt. They don't give a fuck about what nobody else did on the scene. They want to know what Holly did. They want to know what Los did. Now, It would have been more better for Los when he, like, let's say he separated the two, put Romika in the car. He stayed outside his car, and then he called the police. Cause he's supposed to stay in between them. If he said Romika could have left, he didn't. He got in his car because he wanted to talk to Romika. So, but that just gave Romika the reason to not pull off in her own car. Because as we can see, Romika is more closer to the street, just like Los. So yeah, hell yeah, she could pull off. But the thing is that she was not supposed to pull off. She was late for work. She damn near wasn't even about to go no more. You know what I'm saying? She damn near wasn't even about to go no more. She was about to talk to Los ass. That's why Los said he pulled up to let Holly leave. That's why he pulled up. We appreciate you, Q, for sure. Shout out to you. I love to hear that. The first 911 call described caller as the shooter. They probably thought, yeah, cause you know when Holly shot her, Holly was back, and then Los was close to her, and all that shit. And like I told y'all, he had her when she was shot. So that just proves even more right there. Holly did not have to shoot Romika because Romika wasn't even on her. Romika wasn't even on her. Like Romika didn't have her hair. Romika didn't even punch her the second time she got in her car. She didn't even punch her then. So Holly had absolutely no reason to shoot her. As they say, she had her blocked in the car, and that girl car was not blocked in. Yeah, we know that she wasn't. What's the word, Doc? Word, Brody. They said what he was wearing. Keys played it yesterday. Right. Yeah, I'm already knowing, but we know for a fact who was the shooter. You know what I'm saying? We know she did something. Yeah, I'm good for sure. I was just chit chatting about that other shit earlier about that fake Freddy shit coming about. You know, Maya Brown went live last night and she went live from 2 pages at the same time. She was on the fake Freddy page live and she was on Maya Brown page live. So we trying to put 2 and 2 together. How's Maya Brown and fake Freddy live at the same time, reading comments from one page, but not saying no comments from the other page, no comments on that page at all. You feel me? Los keep hollering Romika jump out on bully mode like that's a reason to shoot somebody because they cussing at you. Justice for me. Like if you was in a fake Freddy chat last night, you wouldn't see nobody. You ain't see nobody typing, but you seen viewers. But all of them was reading from the Maya page. Said they both could be shooters. We wouldn't know when the DNA come back in June. God damn. That's about 2 months. So that's probably when you think after April, May, June, they probably make the next court date with the June. Man, these YouTube streets gonna get feisty. Feisty, man. Holly getting a restraining order against Romika saying, well, her grandma said Romika called her threatening. Okay, so Holly getting a restraining order against Romika saying what her grandma said. Romika called her, threatened Holly, and called her friend, threatened Holly. Do they have the proof from the phone calls? I don't know. We gonna figure it out. They said they got terabytes of data. So we gonna figure out what all they got, and hopefully, Holly Defense can come up with the phone calls that they said that they had. So that should be something that they present. They should be the ones presenting the phone calls. They don't think they the prosecution, they're gonna present nothing that's gonna free Holly. I said they are checking DNA on the weapon. They have the text now messages too, right? And I was told that them text now messages came from I was told that them text now messages came from but ultimately I think none of that stuff would matter when it comes down to the scene of the crime. That none of those text messages, none of the previous stuff. Let's just say hypothetically, Romika did threaten them, said she was gonna do this, she was gonna do that. But I think when it comes to the crime of the scene, that she presented no threat to cause bodily harm that day. So regardless, she was supposed to go to jail, right? If she had an order of protection on her and she broke it, and Holly called the police and had tried to have her arrested. You know what I'm saying? We just, So at the end of the day, it's still gonna result into Holly spending the rest of her life in jail, or a long, very much long ass time in jail, for the simple fact that she didn't have to do what she had to do. You know what I mean? Like that shit, them evidence ain't gonna present shit. It probably lessened the blow to a point where she gets some years back. Probably get like a 30-some year sentence in between. But ultimately, her making that decision of shooting her, pulling that trigger, that's still gonna result into her doing time in jail. The state is locked and loaded. That's why they came with 5 more first-degree murder charges. They got that girl. She's never getting out, and the state is not offering no plea deals. Nope. We ain't heard nothing about a plea deal yet. She pleaded not guilty, so they said guilty, faces the maximum sentence of life imprisonment. I think it's it's still an estimate, like a 30 to 60 year life imprisonment sentence behind, you know what I'm saying, having a concealed carry. Her physically, she had a valid concealed carry for probably 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So with that shit probably helped with some of her sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't think the ultimate sentence would be life without parole. You know what I'm saying? I think the ultimate sentence will end in some type of football number. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna end in some type of football number. Like, if she ain't have all that shit, she was definitely getting, you know what I'm saying, life. She's gonna get 20 years in a school zone. Police can't even fire weapons in a school zone that's absolutely necessary. Yep. So yeah, that's probably, she looking at a good 45-year sentence, solidly a 45-year sentence. The least Holly gonna get is 65 years, because it wasn't no self-defense period. Romika didn't have a weapon, and Holly didn't follow the law. Yep. It's true. Yep. Facts. Yep. 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 Facts. Period. She definitely ain't followed no law, cause Romika ain't give her no reason to kill her. You gotta have a reason to kill people. You can't just be doing this shit. Said, nah, Q, she's getting way more than 45 years. I don't know. I don't know. We gonna see shit. Shit, 45 years is not resulting in Holly getting out of jail, y'all. That's 75 years old. I don't think she's making it that old. 75 years old. I don't think it's many prisoners in prison at the age of 75. It is 75-year-olds probably there, but I don't think there is a lot. You know? To say that is very rare. We gonna see though. We definitely gonna see. We know that, damn, the life is in shambles though. And not just Lo's life, like she broke four families. 4 sets of family, like mother, daddy, her mother, daddy, Holly's mother, daddy, kids, that's 3. And then Romika, mother, daddy, kid, that's 3, that's 6. Los, mother, daddy, everybody they care about Lil Los within the situation. And because they care about Romika too. You know what I'm saying? Because Los family do care about Romika. That's why they decided to not speak out about this situation. Because everybody lost. And even if they felt like their brother was innocent or if he had something to do with it, you know, they don't want to turmoil their own life for this shit. And I decided to take a chance on a person who I probably know that wasn't really that good anyway, though, you know? But I still thought in that area. But I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm not gonna be sitting there looking stupid for no street shit. You know, people try to say you snitch and all this shit and all this and that. Nah, this ain't no snitch shit. This an eye for an eye. Straight eye for an eye. You know, when you try to be cool and all that shit with motherfuckers who, that's why they say never rekindle the shit that went, you know, don't rekindle shit. Because when you rekindle shit, people tend to try to fuck you in another way. You know? All that don't give her the need to give it to Los, bitch ass. When they saw that face shot, it's a seal her deal. I kept telling y'all investigators how. Know what each shot means. Yep, that's a true statement for sure. You definitely keep saying that, but I already know, everybody knows shit know that those are indicating shots. Trying to put somebody down, and then the face shot is just something different because you don't even need to do that at all. This has to be hard on their families because it has touched people worldwide. Man, our family shit. You know, my father's side is close to Romika. They grew up with them, and they be posting them all the time. I don't think Romika family know that I'm kind of tied to their family even closer than what they really think. You know, they be like, oh, I don't know, Q. I don't know. You know, some of them I don't know. Those the older people we don't know. But y'all got to think about how old am I? You know what I'm saying? And the people that I'm connected to. That's all on my Facebook timeline. Some people unfriended me. A lot of people unfriended me through this whole situation and shit. But I gained other followers and shit. But the people that used to be on my Facebook page ain't on my Facebook page. Even the people that think Holly, they don't want to be in support of me. They don't want to look like they on my friend list. They don't want to look like they in support of me. So I get a lot of people that's watch my page and watch my stories that's not my friends. They be non-followers and shit. Carlos was looking scared at Gary Coleman house. He's about to have a nervous breakdown at any time. Romika riding is written all over his face. Yeah, but damn. Yeah. I want to just like kind of take my focus off Los in a way because until the police charge him, you know what I'm saying? Like until the police charge him and shit, he a lousy ass nigga for that shit though. That's one thing I can't. We just can't take that back. He a lousy ass motherfucker. And I do feel like by losing those two women like that, his baby mother, he should sit down and pay for some of that, you know, because he did play a part of it up in that. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with both of them, still dealing with Romika and all that shit. He played a part in it regardless, a setup or not. He played a part in it, so he should face some type of penalty for that shit. You know, it's too much shit that is fucked up in it within, and him not being strong enough as a man. So, well, I support you, Q. I think you cool people. I mean, everybody think I'm cool. It's just sometimes when you don't do what people want you to do, you kind of lose sight of people. People got control problems with controlling people and all that type of shit. You know, people don't want to let people be them. But sometimes I can get fucked. I be fucking up though. You know, I be fucking up though. Los needs to be locked up. I ain't even trying to say that shit. You know, I mean, we know what we know, what we know, what we know. You know what I mean? But too much shit going on, man. Whole lot of it, man. Just, I don't want to catch myself in a position to be doing some shit. You know, I'm still trying to be here for my children and shit. At the end of the day, shit, I want to be picking them up from school and shit and all that shit. I ain't gonna be trying to be watching my back. Grown 2 months from 30 some years old. We did that shit when I was young, when I was 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Keep doing that shit for all these days for nothing. He was the common denominator, and he said he was done with Romika. Why he called her new man? Yeah, but we know that he was. I mean, shit. Come on, man. This shit. That baby mama, baby daddy shit. Something different, man. We know Holly was a new mother, so she didn't understand a lot of how that shit was going on. New woman trying to be a mother and shit. She 30 years old, ain't got no kids. She probably wanted kids and shit. Probably wanted somebody to stick around and shit. As they say, you know, Los was saying that he didn't even think Lil Carson was his and shit. And I was hearing some shit. But ultimately I end up seeing his baby. I seen Lil Carson picture be posted up on the internet before that shit happened to Romika. You know what I'm saying? So I've been had seen that shit on Instagram. I feel and I hear you gotta be there where most of us aren't. Protection is key for you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pull up on my block too. You know I'm gonna have some security with me though. I'm gonna just pull up on motherfuckers. We need to have a sit down type shit because I don't know if Los probably ain't gonna be out there because they don't want his ass out there. They don't want nobody doing shit randomly for him. Just be, you know, he be around certain shit, but he don't be around when it's out public. Holly was not an innocent bystander. She was just as evil as they planned it. Do you think you going to the next court? Nah, that's my baby mama's birthday on April 1st. I don't know if she gonna be up in Illinois, but I don't know if trying to do nothing for her, no shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, cause you know, shit, I'm trying to see my kid. She's saying certain shit. We had to talk though. Yeah, she be doing the most. But I ain't getting back with her. But we gotta talk about something else though, you know, cause hers is cool though. She just, I already knew how that shit was gonna turn out though. I just needed people to undersee the certain shit, but you know, people who be on that messy shit. They doing this shit for content purposes. They trying to trash me. You got people who hate her because you do better than them. You know what I'm saying? He said, at first I couldn't see the resemblance, but I can see now on birthday pics. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely couldn't at first, but now I definitely do. But them eyes, ain't no denying them motherfuckers. For real. Them motherfuckers like almost a new DNA, eh? What y'all up to though? 12 o'clock Friday. I'm just getting ready for this weekend though. I'm just doing research on the internet and shit. That's the crazy work. Shout out to y'all that tapped in and hit that like button for your boy, man. I was just tagging in though. All this shit going on. Just too much shit, man. Hit that like button. Shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. Said PCU, keep your head up for sure. Yeah, definitely, most definitely. Yeah. This ain't nothing to it, man. I got to, cause all this shit, it be just, whoo. Man, you gotta